Hello, I'm Philip Burton of excelinoffice.com, and in this video we are going to be consolidating our skills that we learnt in the last video and finding out about two more text functions. Now normally I have my practice activities right at the end, but this one is going to be a bit different. This one I'm going to give you practice activities right in the middle and at the beginning, and I want you to pause the video and actually just try to do what I have asked you to do. And I assure you, it sounds easy. It isn't. At least not if you don't know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, it's impossible. So let's have a look at the first practice activity. So this is just typing in a cell. Now in the East End of London, quite often people drop their H's. So we have a person called Harry. But in the East End of London, that might be used as the word arry. So arry said this. So it's not just the word arry, it's also an apostrophe before it to indicate that there is a missing H. So capital letter H is missing from the word Harry. So what I want you to do is in a cell, try to type this phrase. And it just looks like a very easy assignment, but try it for yourself. Please pause this video and try it. Right, hopefully you've done that and you've come across the problem. So if I was literally to type this, Arry said this, notice what happens to the beginning apostrophe. It disappears. So why is that? Well, Excel internally uses an apostrophe at the beginning of a word or beginning of a cell to indicate that what is coming up is text. So because you have got an apostrophe, it's going to say, right, the rest of this is text, but it's not going to display the apostrophe because the apostrophe, according to Excel, just denotes that the rest of the cell is text. So how could you actually write Arry said this? Well, there are two ways. The first way is to put in two single apostrophes. So this is not the same as a speech mark. It is an apostrophe followed by a second apostrophe. So Arry said this. So internally there are two apostrophes, but there is visible only one. Now a good question is, well, does it count the two apostrophes? So if I put in the word Harry and I use the len formula that we had a look at near the beginning of this series, you can see that there are 5 characters in the word Harry. Now what if I was to put Arry with a single apostrophe? It goes down to 4. Even though we have this apostrophe there, it is not counted as part of the cell's contents. And if I was to put 2 single apostrophes, then we get back up to 5. So Arry said this can be done with 2 single apostrophes and said this. Now another way of entering this is by using a formula. So for instance, equals, quotation marks, and then anything you put in will be text. So Arry said this. Now make sure when you're entering a formula, make sure it is not formatted as text, otherwise it will literally be shown as a formula. So let's change this to general and press enter. Oh, we've also got a little quote mark at the beginning. Again, that shows it is text. So there we are. Arry said this. And of course we can combine quotes together. So we can combine string literals. So if you have a string literal for an apostrophe only, what would that look like? That would be open speech marks, single quotation mark, single speech mark. So that looks like 5 single quotation speech marks or quotation marks all the way through. It looks very confusing, but hopefully you can see it is speech, apostrophe, speech. And then an ampersand, and Arry said this. Or you can use the concat formula that we had a look at earlier. So there's your quotation, your single speech mark with in the middle of it an apostrophe, and then arry said. Now here's a little practice activity for you. Is that apostrophe in any of these examples actually there? So the one where there's one apostrophe but you can't see it, and the one with the two and you can. What function can you use to take the first letter of a cell? Why not have a go for that on your own? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If you did, please like it, and also why not subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit that bell so you get notified of any new videos.